Hello reformers and welcome back to Perisno. Now, when we left off, we had done battle with a couple of Tolranian vassals, not really, but kind of, and we've now appeared at Panmando Castle, that's what I'm going to call it, and we're going to try and take this, but for me, I don't know whether it's really possible, but also, considering I now have a castle as one of my own, I think it might be possible for us to have a household guard. Isn't that true? I need to explore that a little bit because I have been a bit unaware of that particular, shall we say feature? Yes, been a bit unaware of that. So what we're going to do first is we're literally going to wait here and we're going to see if any Tolranian vassals turn up and decide to attack me. If they do, then that's absolutely fine. You know, they can just do their thing and, you know, see if we care. Yes, see if we care. So that was one day, and yeah, we're going to just wait another couple of days and we're going to see. But I think the person in the garrison here should probably come out and try and defeat us. I'm actually daring him to do so. I would very much like him to do it, but he only has 44 units, so it's highly unlikely he's going to do that. Oh, I maybe saw a vassal over there. Oh, Cornin Castle has been besieged. Cornin Castle, where's that? Oh, the giants are fighting each other again. Yes. Oh, there's Cornin Castle. Okay, maybe I should have gone over there. Huh. Well, I don't think it matters too much. I mean, just look, the Elan Taurans are doing such an amazing job right now. Oh, wow, the dwarves are cannibalizing the Hakon Empire a little bit. Draharans are absolutely fine still. The Reich is having a couple of difficulties with the Valahir clan, not really. And the Machiavians, not really either. Yeah, it seems like the Tolranians are going to be the first ones to be killed. I mean, that's kind of obvious, isn't it? I mean, they're kind of surrounded on all sides, with the exception of this side, but that's why I kind of thought that maybe taking this castle would be a pretty cool idea, because then it kind of eliminates, shall we say, them retreating to sort of a safe area. Anyway, I will reward him. Yes, give me that 15 renown. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I like about Perisno as well. Gives you a huge amount of renown just for very simple events like that. And usually renown is kind of a grind and is kind of annoying to get, but in Perisno and in some other mods, you know, I'm not saying anything in particular because I can't really think of anything right now, but Perisno, specifically, is actually very good at giving you renown because they know that the mod is difficult, but they also, I think they understand. The mod developers certainly understand the, shall we say, the dynamics surrounding a mod. You know, they may think it's hard and they may make it hard on purpose, obviously, because, you know, it is a pretty difficult mod. But on the other hand, they also make sure that it is doable, you know? So it's not impossibly hard. Like, some mods are impossibly hard on purpose just because they want to make them as hard as possible, but other mods like Perisno, they're well balanced. You know, Pendor is also similar to this. Sometimes Pendor can seem, and Perisno can seem like they are extremely difficult, and yeah, they can be, but if you approach it from the right angle, then you're going to be triangles. You're going to be equilateral triangles. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that joke, oh my. Yes, I brought that out from the dad archive, right? Yeah, it's such a dad joke to make, isn't it? Oh, wow. Okay, even I felt the effects of that. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Okay, so we are going to be appront, yes. Let's appront a prominent nobleman. Yes, appront him. There we go. Yes, exactly. Okay, so we are actually done with starving these guys out, which is fantastic. I'm actually really, really loving the starving mechanic, to be honest. I personally feel like that is absolutely fantastic. It's a really, really cool thing to implement, especially considering it's not 30 days. You know what I mean? Because in native, it's 30 days to starve out a castle, and in my opinion, that's just too much. That's just too long. to wait at a castle 30 in-game days. That's just crazy, you know? Why would you want to wait there for that long? That's very boring, isn't it? But this is much, much better, as you do have 8 days. 8 days is nothing, you know? You can wait there for 8 days, and you're just like, oh yeah, that's absolutely fine. And it does give someone, anyone, a chance to retaliate against you as well. So it's not even, you know, impossible for the defenders to actually get there. So anyway, I'm going to cut away, and we're going to wait and see what happens with the garrison here. I'm just going to have a look and see if they're starting to starve now. Are they starting to starve? No, they're still not starting to starve. Well, hopefully soon. Alright, so what I've decided to do is I've decided to actually head into the siege here. Now, as you can see, our battle advantage is -7. The renown value for this is 71. So if we were able to actually complete this siege, this would be one of the greatest victories that I think we've ever seen. Well, maybe that is the case, because we've actually had some pretty epic fights in all the years that I've been playing Warband. You know, most notably defending against the Iron Islands vassals in a Clash of Kings 1.2, which was a long time ago actually. And then also we, of course, did have that, I think it was, what is it now, 1,500 units against us when we were playing, I think it was Pendor actually at one point. But yeah, I can't really remember too much. Okay, so we've already eliminated 58 of them. Now, this is what I did in the previous episode, or the one before that, I can't actually remember, whenever we took Enduin Castle. And I chose not to show this particular part, because I kind of felt like it might be a bit boring, but I mean, I just thought I'd show it this time, because you know, it kind of shows what I did. So if any of you are wondering, then maybe this is what you need to do to start the starvation, you know, because I've seen that it doesn't seem to make any difference. They don't seem to actually start starving until you actually go in and fight them. But maybe that is a fallacy, and maybe I'm just making things up. That could be the case. But it seemed like it needed a bit of a trigger, you know, like a bit of an activation. So that's basically what I'm trying to do here. Seems like most of our units have either stopped hitting, or they're just not really doing much. Okay, so can I actually kill one of these? Am I gonna be... Oh yeah, nice. Lucky. Very lucky. Alright, nice. That is very, very good. Okay, good headshot there. And we did get a little bit of kill. Oh, nice. Another headshot. I'm actually really surprised. Okay. Not too bad, if I do say so myself. Okay, I guess I'm gonna retreat here because, well, I don't really want to fight the rest of these, to be honest. I mean, there's 214 of them, and I'm going to need to head in because we've already run out of arrows for the most part. So let's just retreat. We're going to gain 16 morale, which is fantastic. Obviously, we're not going to gain any renown, but hopefully this is going to cause them to start starving. I could do this the old-fashioned way by just being like, okay, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to shoot those guys, and then I'm going to retreat. Yeah, could do it that way. And, you know, that might be pretty good, but I feel like that might be a bit too much work, because we don't really need to do that considering we've starved them out. Alright, so I've come in here once again to do a little bit of bombardment, and I felt like it would be quite nice to show that, because we've not really seen too much fighting in the past couple of episodes, and while, you know, fighting is not actually the main thing in Warband, in my opinion, it's more about kind of planning and seeing what you're going to do, and the fighting is just a means to an end, basically. But yeah, anyway, the point is, we haven't really seen too much fighting, so it might be a nice idea to kind of show a little bit of fighting every now and again, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Oh yes, exactly what I'm doing. So let's see if I can actually kill a couple of these people now as well. Would be quite nice, because we are at a pretty far distance, so it would be kind of cool to get a couple of kills this way. I'm going to move these guys actually to the top of the hill here, because I feel like they're not really being too effective where they currently are, so maybe they can get a couple more kills this way. But yeah, I think that's the thing. I'm actually unsure why the starvation is not actually working now, because I did actually wait for 2 days and nothing is happening. So not entirely sure what's going on there. They have not received any villagers either, so they're not receiving any supplies from anywhere. So it's a bit weird to me how that is happening now. This bow is utterly ludicrously big, isn't it? Yes, it's just like, oh yeah, Just gonna wear you down, Barney, I was about to say, yeah. Wear you down, husband of the princess. I still find that name absolutely hilarious. Don't worry, we're gonna change the name sometime, but at the moment I find it amusing, so we're just gonna keep it around for the time being. And, oh, nice! Okay, I actually saw the arrow going and I was like, yep, is that gonna be a hit? Yes, it is. That's nice. Alright, seems like we may have run out of ammunition now. I think some of them have run out, perhaps? Yeah, some of them have run out. These guys, for example. Alright, well, we killed what? 67, 68. We're losing a couple of Elantoran Rangers now. I don't really want that. And literally we took 43... yes, we took 43 damage. Are you serious? Come on now. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, so that's basically what we could do. We could just continue building ladders, and we probably already would have taken the castle, actually, if I'm being honest. We probably could have already taken it if I had just built ladders, gone in, shot at them, and then run away again, but I felt like that's a bit repetitious, isn't it? It's a bit too much repetition for my liking, so I think we're just going to wait a little bit more and see what happens. Wait a minute, let's slaughter them and eat them, I guess? Yeah, there you go. We're going to get some beef for that. I don't really need it, to be honest. I mean, we're actually swimming in food, so it's not particularly necessary. And here we go. Oh my. A farmer, his face streaked with sweat and body red with blood, runs up to your entourage as you are traveling. "My lord," he cries, running up to you. "Wait, please, I beg you. Hear of what I have to say." The farmer takes a moment to catch his breath and then looks at you with desperation. "Foreign invaders have come, all dressed in strange, dark armor and wielding terrifying weapons. Escape, my lord, when you have the chance. It is doomsday. I have seen them myself. They have conquered 2 castles already and are going to conquer another. Please run. Doomsday is upon us." With that, the farmer runs off into the distance. The Zan dynasty has declared war against the realm of the Falcon, Elantor, Tulrania, Macavia, and all of those. Yeah, so I've been here. Just waiting. I've just been waiting and not really doing much. Okay, so where are the Zan dynasty? They said that they've conquered, what is it? 2 castles already. So that's not them. All right. Well, there's the Zan fort. Wow, that's scary. It looks scary to me. Oh well. Anyway, point is, they don't seem to have taken anything. Have they begun sieges against something, or... Ah, there you go. They're going to take Lille from us, which is not very nice. I think the princess is going to have a big problem with that, so I would assume that she's going to take that back pretty fast. But it really depends, because a number of you have warned me about the Zan dynasty, and I'm a bit, I'm a bit worried about them, to be honest. I'm a bit worried about them, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't know whether I should be, because Enduin Castle has been... Wait, what? Okay. Have you taken my castle? Have you literally taken my castle? Okay, they're declaring war against everyone, basically. Okay, so... They've taken my castle? Out of all the castles? Oh. Oh. Right. Out of all the castles in all the world, and they walk into this one. Right. We're gonna just go and... What? And we have to leave 73 behind? Oh, come on. I have 7 in tactics. There's no way 73... Okay, fine. No, we leave no one behind. We're gonna just do this, but the battle advantage is so incredible that I have 38 versus 300 and... Nope, never mind. 466. Yes, I was actually fully believing that they would probably... they would probably go even further than that. Alright, so these guys apparently don't have shields. So in theory, our units should actually be extremely good, but they do have shields. Seems like a bunch of them have shields. Can you kill that before it lances? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, so I think the... Yes, I think the mounted berserkers, they don't have shields. So that's good. kind of annoying how they have mounts. I was actually hoping that they wouldn't have mounts, but it doesn't really matter because we actually have some really, really good units right here. Okay, can you kill that? Kill that? Yeah, there we go. That's what we like. That is what we like. Alright, so we're getting a little bit of lag here because there are so many units on the battlefield. Okay, kill that. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so this is a true test of the Elantorans. And of course of the hired sharpshooters and the freelancer sharpshooters as well. But let's see if we're able to do... Whoa, this is pretty crazy. I actually wonder whether we'll be able to do this. I'm going to run interference a little bit, okay? I'm going to run interference. I'm going to try and stop all of the enemies from kind of getting to our forces here. Obviously, I can't stop all of them, but, you know, I'm going to try and kind of just get around and just kind of distract them a little bit. I'm just gonna act as though I'm attempting to kill them, and maybe they'll, you know, maybe they'll be like, oh, we must stop that fellow, he's deadly. And then in actual fact, no, we're not very deadly at all. But as you can see, we're actually doing a pretty decent job at killing them. I mean, how many have we killed so far? We've killed 60, but we have, what, 38. So I think that's a pretty decent number. I mean, considering that, I don't think that's too bad. But yeah, we are now starting to lose a bunch of our units. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and retreat here. And we can now leave because we won that. So that's good. So I'm going to try and leave because these guys are obviously really fast, right? So, I mean, not really fast. They're not going to be fast at all, are they? So they come in from the side there. So if I walk over in this direction, I should be safe, yes? Yes, that is true. Okay, right. We escaped with our army intact, everyone. Ah, interesting. Okay, so technically I can kill these. I can kill these really easily, actually. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Limbard Knights. 16 of them, in actual fact. I think that would be quite a nice addition to our army. Come back here. I would like to take those. Would you like to do battle? Would you like to do battle with me? No, it seems like they don't. Let's do battle with them then. Yes. The Zan may reign, but you will never live to see it. Eagle Retainer. That's not very fitting, is it? Okay. Yes, you will never live to see it. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so this... Oh, wait a minute. Is this the right party that I'm fighting here? I actually hoped that I had gotten the party with 125 prisoners, because if we can get those Limbard Knights, we are going to be even more dominant on the fields of battle, and that's going to be really nice, because having a little bit of cavalry to run a little bit of interference between archers and the, you know, offensive force, that's fantastic. So, yeah, but did you see how wonderfully smooth that fight actually went until they obviously got to us? Because if they get to us, then obviously it's a bit game over-esque, because they have no shields, but they are very powerful. So obviously that's, you know, that's something to take into account. I'm hopeful that I'll actually be able to do some damage here and maybe get a couple of kills as a result, because they don't have any shields. I mean, this is a pretty fantastic way to get proficiency if ever I saw it, or at the very least to get some experience. Could you please kill them, Scout? Yeah, Scout. Yeah, that's your name. Yeah, I was going to call him Husband. Yes, that is his name technically at the moment. But yes, Scout, come on, kill that. Can you not kill that? So this is the funny thing. He actually gains proficiency extremely easily with his one-handed, but with the archery, it's not going very well, to be honest. But there you go. Zan units die very easily to archers, which I gotta say is pretty cool. Okay, so do we get... we don't get the... Oh no, we can take the Limbard Knights prisoner, but we can't rescue them. Well, that's a shame. I guess I can just take the Limbard Squires and they become Limbard Knights eventually. So I suppose that's pretty decent. I'm going to take some of these as well, and I guess I'll just take some of those. Well, what do they become? They become dismounted Limbard Knights. I guess that's okay. I suppose that's fine. And then, oh yeah, what is it now? What is it now? Control Shift A, right? So if I do that, there you go. I can take some of the best units. Prisoner. Oh yeah, fantastic. Okay, actually, can I improve? No, I can't improve that any further. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so there you go. We just hit an amazing payday to hopefully, shall we say, supplement the losses that we have obviously suffered from the loss of our castle. And this is kind of amusing to me because I feel like we'd be able to take the castle back very easily. Okay, so how fast are these guys moving? 4.9, we're moving at 6.6. You can't catch me. We are Wily, no, we are not Wily Coyote. We're the Roadrunner right now. Yes. Not Wily Coyote because he's relatively slow in comparison, but yeah. Okay, so this is going to be amusing. This is going to be very amusing. Okay, so slave's resident? What's that? Well, by all means, let me know what the slave's resident is. Slave's residency, I suppose, or well, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, they're taking things. They are taking things. Okay, so they have 1,000. Oh my. Okay, well, the Zan dynasty have made their presence known, and this is a siege tower. But thankfully, there's only 4 days of food here, so I suppose I can just starve them out, I guess. But the problem with that is that I have to be really careful about the units in the area, because obviously they're going to be a bit of a pain. To deal with. Alright, well, I think that will be it for this episode. And next time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Lille. Apparently Lille is no longer under siege, and instead they decided to take Enduin Castle. So yeah, anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Lille, sell my prisoners. You'll be able to see how much I make from that, and then hopefully we'll be able to come back and take Enduin Castle. Oh yes. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.